Greetings and salutations! My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking the official gameplay overview trailer of Hood, Outlaws and Legends. Now, this game, it's been bouncing around, and we're recording this on May 6th, so apparently there is early access of some form available tomorrow, May 7th, which that's also the day that Resident Evil releases, so good luck, Hood. And this game, there was a closed beta that had a whole bunch of NDA and stuff on it, and the little bit of information that came out after that was, maybe. It is a PvEVP game, player versus environment versus player, and there are two teams essentially. One team that is trying, this is my understanding, and they're probably going to explain this in the video, and I'm probably going to be wrong, but what my initial understanding was is that there's one group that is trying to essentially play thief and Robin Hood their way into the castle and get loot. And I think either another team is competing with them to do the same thing, or they're on the defensive and trying to defend the castle. I don't remember which one it is, and they're going to explain it to us. And it looked really like a interesting concept, because I really enjoy PvEVP games. I liked Hunt Showdown, I like Escape from Tarkov. A lot of MOBAs are ultimately PvEVP games, and to where you're fighting off minions or you're going into jungle mobs or stuff like that. That really just give you more to do than just fighting other opponents. I probably Scavenger's Eve, but I actually completely avoided most of what was said in most of all the reveal for that, because I was like, maybe I want to check it out, and then I just didn't. But so hopefully, because they've been really vague for a whole lot of this game's build-up, which is normally a bad sign if they're hiding their game. Hopefully this gives us a lot more than what we've been getting otherwise. So, without further ado, let's begin. Peggy 18.
In Hood, Outlaws and Legends, you will battle it out in visceral and nail-biting multiplayer heists in a violent medieval world. Choose an outlaw, assemble your team, and then infiltrate castles and strongholds to steal the guarded riches within. But be warned, your team isn't the only one with eyes on the prize. Each daring heist pits two teams of 4 against each other, competing for a prized chest of treasure guarded by knights, crossbowmen, and the fearsome sheriff. Each castle you visit is located in a unique environment, with structures to explore and hidden entrances to discover. Your first step is to infiltrate the enemy stronghold, to capture spawn points and find the key to the vault. The key is protected by the sheriff, a force of nature, capable of killing a man in a single blow and protected by a squad of elite guards. Once you have the key, you need to locate the vault and unlock the door. If you manage to get the location before the rival gang, they will have to either ambush you at the vault or wait for another opportunity to steal the treasure chest from you. You must now take the chest to an extraction point and prepare to winch it away. Defend the position and protect your teammates winching the chest. Both the enemy team and the sheriff will try to stop you and claim the goods for themselves. A successful heist starts with assembling the perfect team. The Ranger is a sniper, equipped with a devastating longbow that can eliminate targets from almost any range. His explosive arrows can bring even the unstoppable sheriff to his knees. The Hunter's burst-fire crossbow and deadly assassination abilities makes her a master of close-range ambushes. Her invisibility and smoke grenades are perfect for the sneaky approach. The Brawler is the best at close quarters combat. His sledgehammer is capable of downing some
Yeah,
foes
Vandashar.
in
Seems
a
like it'd be
single
stunned,
blow.
not killed.
And when he activates his Wrath ability, he becomes a melee powerhouse. The Mystic's divination lets him detect nearby enemies. He also has healing abilities that can bring the wounded allies back to fighting form. Only a fool would consider him a pacifist.
Little John.
His flail is the perfect weapon for crowd control and breaking down the sturdiest of armored guards. The riches you manage to steal from the state may be used to develop your hideout, giving you access to a wide variety of services. With your hard-earned rewards, change the look of your weapons and armor, or customize your characters to unlock new tools, abilities, and gear. Hood, Outlaws, and Legends will let you and your friends perform daring heists and calculated escapes under the watchful eye of the state. Is there honor among thieves? That's up to you to decide. In Hood, we are all outlaws, but some of us will become legends.
Okay. So, here's the thing, okay? Is that, like, if it's free, I will try it. I can tell you it's not. It's not free. It's not free whatsoever. Here's the thing, okay? When you describe, like, they just described what you do, okay? They just described what you do and the tools that you have to do it. When you describe it, it sounds cool. Yeah, we're a team of 4. Gonna go in, we're gonna take out the sheriff. I don't know why he's called the sheriff. Feels like not a great name. Feel like you should call him like the warden or something. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna sneak in. We're gonna steal the key. We're gonna steal the loot. And we're gonna get out. There's another team that's trying to do the same thing. It's cool. It's awesome, right? Okay. Now, problem. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Robin Hood's sheriff. Yeah, got it. Okay. Sheriff of Nottingham. Problem. I do not believe for a second that anything in this map is procedurally generated. I believe it is hand-designed, which is fine. We don't know if the vault is always in the same spot or not. Hopefully not, but it might be. And the problem with this is that if it is not perfectly and meticulously designed, there will very quickly be, this is how this game works. This is the correct, only possible optimal path to go about this game. And one of the things is that the optimal path in this game might be, okay, the enemy team spawned in one of these 2 places, fucking rush them, kill them, and then the game is ours. Like, it might just become a PvP game, and then after the PvP game, you can do the PvE side and then clear it out. Because I didn't see they didn't mention anything about respawning if your team loses, if your team dies. They only said that the Mystic, was that the class, is able to bring people back to fighting form. So, like, they mentioned spawn points. Man, I did not see them mention spawn points, but there was a lot of information. You capture spawn points. Okay, I must have missed that entirely. But, and it might be, you know, depending on how it goes, that's just the best way to go, is just beat down your enemy so that they're not in the way. And like if you capture a forward spawn point, are you just ultimately in the advantage? Do you just get a snowball? Like, that's the thing. And like, if there is that optimal path to go through, then the game is going to break itself down into just doing the optimal thing. Here's the other problem, okay? Is that this is a game that definitely feels like you want 3 friends to play it with, and that's not always the easiest thing to have. And, like, sure, we can compare it to other games that I mentioned before. Like, you could say, like, League of Legends would be better if you had 4 friends to play it with. But League of Legends, because of the way that it's structured, you can focus on what you're doing. And unfortunately, sometimes if the other people fuck up what they're doing, then it ultimately means that it doesn't matter how good a job you were doing, you might still lose the game. This game looks like it's much more reliant on all 4 of you from the very beginning working together very closely in a very specific manner to achieve anything. And with randos, that's it's not always the way that it goes. Like, it's not always what you are going to see and going to find out. Another thing that I'm really skeptical of is essentially the match time. How long does a round of this game take? Because it could be like 30 minutes. It could be like 2 hours. You know? I don't know. Local chat, but would baddies be able to hear you? I don't know. And that's the thing. And maybe they're relying on the idea that you're going to play it with a group of people that you're planning on playing it with. But that also drastically lowers the player pool of people that you can expect to actually play it. I don't know. It looks like it's a good concept. But man, am I hyper skeptical of the actual execution of this game. And this trailer doesn't make me a whole lot more interested than I would be otherwise. What is the cost to entry? Well, is it on Steam? Let's find out. Hood. Cost to entry is $30. $30 unless you want the year 1 edition, which it's $50. And that's the year 1 battle pass pack. Got a battle pass. Get the full experience of the game and 1 year of content. Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, so the year 1 edition comes with everything. They have 3 seasons of battle passes planned, apparently. Oh, God. You better have a really good plan. Especially because, like, the other problem is that, like, initially they were showing that, like, the stuff that you get for winning is just, like, gold to buy cosmetics with. And, like, don't get me wrong. I like cosmetics, but I gotta have something to chase. I gotta have something that is fulfilling beyond just changing my green robe into a black one. I don't know. They also said abilities. Yeah. And I saw that as well, Vanishar. But it also makes me wonder if you actually have to achieve victory to get abilities unlocked. Because if so, that would suck. Because again, we're talking about that whole established what is the best things to go in with. I almost guarantee you that there is going to be an unlocked ability that is a late unlock that is just going to just shatter everything else. Here's the other thing. Do you have to have the 4 people? Can I go in with 2 hunters and 2 mystics? Or does it have to be a ranger, a mystic, a brawler, and a assassin, or whatever the other one was? I don't know. There's like not enough to actually know. Because, like, if you do have to have those 4, do I just get randomly thrown into one of them? Do I get to choose which one I want to play as? Like, it also, like, if you do get to choose which one you want to play as, like, let's say I only want to play as the ranger. Can I queue up as the ranger? And if so, how long is my wait time? Because that can murder games, especially if, like, the ranger is the only fun one to play, especially because it sounds like they're the only one that can handle the sheriff with the explosive arrow ability, unless the other ones get abilities that can do something to the sheriff in some form. You might just end up seeing people go, all right, I only want to play the ranger because it's cool to take on the sheriff, or maybe the brawler, you know, like... And if so, then it's like, okay, is it going to be like fucking WoW dungeons where if you're not queuing up as a tank or a healer that you're just sitting in 20-minute queue times because no one wants to play? I don't know, but do you see why I'm so skeptic? Also, if you want 4 people, it's $120. Yeah, ouch. Ouch. You know what? I honestly feel like this game is just gonna die. Like, the 1 year pass, in terms of like 1 year of like content, I will be amazed if it makes it. Like, I don't think the game will shut down in a year, but I'll be amazed if it's still heavily supported in a year. Unless the game is actually freaking amazing and all my skepticism is wrong. But in my years of gaming, you kind of, like, I have been wrong, but it's not very often. Normally, you can kind of see just a little bit about what you're going to get. And I feel like this game might be like dead on arrival. There's some things that they could change that I think might give it more of a chance, but I don't know if it has a chance. But you watching right now, what did you think? Is this game you've been looking forward to? Or are you nervous? Are you willing to do that $30 opening investment of a game that I still don't feel like they showed us very much? Are you in? Now, mind you, like Steam gives you 2 hours in a week or whatever it is. So it's like, all right, $30, play 1 round. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. And then you refund it and you move on with your life. Who knows? What do you think, though? Please leave your thoughts down in the comments below. You can also continue the conversation with us on Discord and Twitter. We do these reactions live on our Twitch channel, which is why we have the lovely chat over here sharing their opinions. They are also quite skeptical, it would seem. If you want to be here, we do stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. But the reactions are normally done after our regularly scheduled content on Tuesdays and Thursdays. These trailers are sometimes provided by the community. We have a channel dedicated to them in our Discord server, and there is links to everything that we just talked about down in the description below. And we're going to go do another one now, so check out for that one. And if you'd like to join us, you're more than welcome to do so. So if you do go check out one of the other YouTube videos, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.